going to show you all the characters. So I won't be putting them all through. I won't be putting them all through the PvP. Merely just have you see them in practice range. So we'll start from the left. I'll go ahead and skip Roadhog. You already know how that goes. Well, yeah, I'll skip Roadhog. So first we'll start with D.Va on the tank side. Now, I don't play these characters. I'm not gonna...
Time to raise my ATM.
Sorry everybody for that long delay of silence, and if you happen to catch that sound, that is my neighbor. They decide that they should blare their music in front of everybody's, in front of everybody's house, but I'm not going to get into that. Anyways, so as I was saying before, I'm not going to pretend like I know how to use these characters. Like, I don't know what D.Va's L2 does. It looks like it's shield. So that's cool. Her L1 apparently is a charge attack, so that's pretty cool. And her R1 shoots missiles, so that's pretty cool. So her charge attack is good for at least pushing enemies off the side. In one of my videos, I think you guys get a glimpse of that. Oh, and it's kind of good for flying. So if you yourself are pushed off the edge or thrown off the edge, like from Reinhardt's charge or from, like when that happens, I guess. Oops. Anyways, right, as I was saying, if you get pushed off, it's good for you to use to escape from dying. See if I can actually. Oh, so it's pretty easy mobility. You don't have like a drop to it, but you do have only a little bit of time to do it, so let's see if I can... Oh, okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, let's get her ultimate down. I'm gonna use it on these enemies instead. So her ultimate is like a nuke, so you can also summon your mech again. So, like I said, I don't pretend to know I'm good with these characters. Honestly, D.Va's pretty cool so far. Definitely one of those that you want to, like, definitely practice her boost, because otherwise you can easily just get yourself killed. Looks like it's like a 2-second boost, so if you're good at it, you can get yourself to almost anywhere. So, it's kind of a down spot. Let's see if I can get myself. It'll probably kill me, but see, yeah, I died. And it looks like it's a 3 or 4 second charge to it here. It's a 4-second recharge, so just give you guys an idea on that. So just let you know, in certain matches, to change your character, you just go back to your area. You're shielded right here, and you also get healed. So no champions can be pulled into it or pulled out of it. Say if you're an enemy Roadhog, and they want to pull you out. So now let's try, where is her name? Let's play Orisa. This is another one I've heard is pretty good. She's another one that, she's one that can actually throw down shields, so... here. She's very slow, definitely tank speed. So there. So now they can't pass that barrier, which is cool. L1 It looks like that makes a shield for you. So that's pretty cool. L2, I don't know what that does. Looks like it's some kind of bomb, I would say. I really don't know what that does. And it looks like you can actually... I don't know if you can set it anywhere when you toss it, or R1, that shield. But let's find out. You can change training partner while you're here. It's kind of weird, but... Nope, it's just kind of wherever you have it. Here's her ultimate. Again, I really don't know what that does. So hold on for a second. I'm gonna use her L2. What does that do? Oh, okay. Oh, so it looks like it's like a charge. So that's pretty cool. Definitely, this is like a tank. This is definitely a support tank. She doesn't have, unlike Roadhog with his 600, I think he's the largest health pool in the game. Hold on. It looks like you can use that for a pretty good blocking point. See how much her... It's like a whole chunk of health, so it's pretty weak. Pretty weak melee attack, it's alright. Alright, well, this is another one that uses... I mean, everyone uses a lot of practice, but... So there's Orisa for you. Let's go to Reinhardt. I've played him before, and he's definitely one that... Hold on. Okay, so L1's his charge. You see a lot of people use it. I guess that's an uppercut. Oh no, it's more like a... I think it's like an explosive wave. Yeah, you do more damage if you can get an opponent into a wall after you hit them. I don't know how much damage it does. I mean, all of this you can, as far as damages go, you can check out on like a wiki. Oh, so it looks like in the midst of you doing that, you can actually get other opponents booted out of your way, and you have some leeway as far as movement goes. I think that just hit somebody in the air. I don't really know on that either. What if I can hit my own guy? No, I cannot. That's weird. Can I charge upwards? No, this is definitely a... Okay, so... Charge in the wall. Good. Very, very slow. Most definitely a shielding type. A shield type of tank. And it doesn't look like it exactly has a recharge unless you lose it, in which case... I wonder. So headshots, of course, that actually makes a difference. Okay, so that's a little bit of Reinhardt for you. Like I said, this is mainly just for me to show you their abilities, and... No, you've seen me play Roadhog. You know how he goes.
There is no obligation for the universe.
This is Sigma. I believe he's actually a more recent character. His abilities are... Or his general, you know, primary attack isn't too bad. I see people use this a lot. I don't know what it does. So, this is a good stun.
Activating the barrier.
So you can, again, you can throw out your shield with him. You can also, when you throw a shield out, you can attack from the other side of the shield. You know, no one else is able to attack you in it. That's kind of how that goes. So what is... I don't understand what that does. So, apologize to anybody who does know what it does. If you want to go ahead and let me know in the comments below what his what Sigma's L1 does, I'd be much appreciated. Oh, okay, yeah, L1's is that. So, it seems like whenever you deploy a shield, it's better to do it. Okay, so it looks like your L1 is actually a, like a, how do I say this? It's good to get shot at. Looks like it actually looks like it picks up their bullets. So yeah, another one I'm not too familiar with, but he's pretty good. I see a lot of people play him. I don't know if you can actually do your... No, it seems like it's kind of only at the time. Here's his ultimate. So his ultimate shoots enemies up into the air and then smashes them back down into the ground. One little thing I've never said when it comes to Roadhog, you can stop enemies from using particular moves or from using their ultimate. So everyone usually says it's great for catching Reinhardt in his charge move. Like any move, you can actually, like most moves, I can't say any, you can actually cancel out other heroes' ultimate with Roadhog's hook. Should have said that. So range isn't that bad. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Winston, or how everybody calls Monkey. Okay, it's kind of like a smashing move. It's a little weird. So it looks like you can get more than one person in Winston's electric, like a little Gauss cannon. So he throws a more rounded out, so enemies above and around can't get to you. It's actually pretty good. It's probably the better shield I see, but it doesn't look like it lasts as long. It looks like his L1's one of those. The higher you are, the more damage you could do upon income.
Excuse me for dropping in.
Good lord. Okay, let's see here. So it's a good little leap maneuver. Again, if you can hit somebody with it, you can actually do a bit of damage. He has no L2, so.
This will protect us.
Getting warm up in here. Okay, it's a little bit of Winston. It's a pretty cool character. I see a few people use him. It's not very common. Here's Wrecking Ball. So he's a hamster in a ball. Oh, that's not what I want. That's his shield. That's actually good to know. So in your ball maneuver, you're not able to... What if you can grab people with that? Oh, I can grab up to other enemies. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's not too bad. So it looks like his hook actually has a charge. It's not too bad. Looks like he can shield him. Oh yeah, he shields himself, so that's not too bad. And he does a lot of damage in a short amount of time, but he also consumes that same amount of ammo faster. You know, dual wielding machine guns. See, a lot of people use this, obviously, to maneuver away from opponents, so... See, I'm not very good with that hook shot, so... It's funny that your ball actually talks to you. Kind of wanting to show you guys his. Okay, so if you get high enough, you can actually use like a drop down with after using your hook. Oh, that's right. His ultimate, all it does is throw out like landmines. There you go. I don't think you can set them off. Yeah, no. They're just there for crowd control. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that's a little bit of Wrecking Ball for you. And on our last tank, I'm going to show you some Zarya. I don't know a lot of people that use her. Oh, jeez. So... Oh, okay. So her secondary fire... I don't even think I even... Oh, no, that's right. I did check to see what Wrecking Balls was, and that was his hook, his L2. So Zarya's secondary. It's a little burst shot. Primary, it's like a stream. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so a personal shield has like a 12-second charge time, but giving a shield to an ally actually has, it looks like 5 seconds to it. Do I need to hold that the whole time, or is that just, No, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like you just have what you have. Okay, yeah, that's both sides. Alright, so that's a little bit of Zarya. Not too bad. I can't really, like I said, without a gameplay, I can't give you much on the, like, how good they do in battle. So now we're going to get into damage, or I think what people call DPS. So we're going to go to Ashe. A lot of people play her. A lot of people play her, and she actually has a more focused in L2. L2 is just to aim. That's not for every champion. Only so far for her. I think maybe McCree does that too. We'll see when we get there. So she's a lot faster when she's not aiming down. And at a certain amount of bullets after firing, looks like 4. Oh, dang. So headshots, that so far is like an instant kill. So that's pretty cool. R1. Looks like it's a dynamite. And L1 is, I see a few people that use that as like an escape route, which is kind of funny. Here's her ultimate, it's Bob. And Bob will stand there and attack other opponents. So that's a little bit of, her L1's a little bit of a, like a boost shot. I can see why people would choose to play Ashe over McCree. Ashe is a little OP there if you know how to use her well. She's kind of slow though, a lot slower than like other characters. Yes, I'm gonna put my favorite out here. So it's like a 4 headshot just to kill Roadhog. Oh, okay, but it's good that you can use that to push off opponents. Oh, you can. Oh, it looks like you can also shoot your dynamite just to set it off faster. So, sorry if I'm not giving you guys a more talked of idea about these characters. Here's Bastion. I'm gonna tell you right now, everyone pretty much doesn't. It's not that nobody likes this character, it's that everyone's gonna tell you to not play him because he's trash. I mean, he's really good, but playing Bastion is kind of cheap. Huh, it looks like you can heal yourself as Bastion. It's a little weird. This is his turret mode. It's probably why people tell you not to play him. He's good, but a little too much. I think he's also, as you can see in his health pool, he's very weak. So I'm gonna take some damage here. Okay, yeah, so L2, that heals you. That's funny. So you're a healing, walking turret. It's a little strange. Right now I'm just trying to... I mean, honestly, I personally will tell you, play whoever you want to play. You know, if you want to be somebody to play Bastion, you play Bastion. There's going to be other champions who will definitely take you out faster, especially if they know how to one combo you, like Roadhog. I talk a lot about that one combo deal with Roadhog. I don't particularly know. I don't remember too much about it. So his ultimate, he's a tank. That's kind of funny. You know, he literally becomes a tank. So that's not too bad. Does a lot of damage. For play the game wise, I can see why somebody would play Bastion and why people would tell you not to play him, because I've seen people quite easily play the game as Bastion, and it doesn't really feel like you have to work for it that hard. It feels like you just kind of mash buttons almost and just get done with it. And if you're in a pickle, then, you know, heal yourself.
Thank you.
Come on, have a good day.
You too. He's our mailman, so. It's funny. Okay.
Only through conflict.
This is Doomfist. His primary, I guess he shoots bolts out of his fists. That is a slow reload.
Don't cross me.
No millions.
Your ice cream's bad now.
Probably. Hold on, everybody. Ripped it on out of there. Okay, sorry about that. Where was I? Okay, so... Okay. Oh, it looks like you can charge your L2, so that's cool. Oh, that's cool. So you can do a bit of a combo with him.
Meteor strike.
Want to try and get these guys.
You're not getting away.
That's pretty cool. So Doomfist does quite a bit of damage. I believe. I can see that you would need a lot of practice with him too, just because it's more like practice for that combo more than anything else. Okay, so let's see. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. So it's more like, so it seems like you want to do, let's see, L2 to L1. I keep doing L2 to R1. It's like L2, R1, and then, or L1, then R1. So let's not hit somebody then. Yeah, I can see that doing some pretty good damage. Whoop. Or you can kill yourself by doing that, I guess. Don't do it. Don't do moves off of anything.
Meteor strike.
Obviously, like any maneuver like that, the more they are in the middle, the more damage you're gonna do. So, with that said, I'm gonna try and run through these guys a little faster rather than take my time so much with them. Just kind of give you an idea of what they can do. Echo.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Okay, so flying is a big temporary thing. I see a lot of people floating around with her. Ooh, dang. So L2 is a bit of a... So L2, throw it onto an enemy. Causes an explosion. R1, like a beam, definitely something you want to use. L1 lets you fly. You can cancel that anytime by pressing L1 again. You don't have to throw those on an opponent. I think you can throw them wherever, maybe. Let's find out. Yeah, okay, so to get more people in an area, you can definitely throw that in between an opponent.
Flight routine activated.
It's not too bad. You got quite a bit of time before you fall down. How much range do you have for those? Oh yeah, you got some range to it.
Beam activated.
Not so much for your beam. So now we're going to show you her ultimate.
Executing flight maneuvers.
I don't know what her ultimate does. Hold on. So if you hold left on the D-pad, okay, duplicate. Become a copy of a targeted enemy hero. They cannot swap heroes for the duration. So what, like? Okay, so
Taking off. Adaptive circuits engaged.
okay, so use your triangle and you can temporarily become that champion,
Whole hog.
and you can use their ultimate. That's pretty cool. Honestly, duplicating a whole hog, duplicating a road hog isn't too bad. If you duplicate somebody, they can self-heal or heal your opponents if you can't do it yourself. That's not too bad. What is your, let's see, sticky bomb, flight, focus beam, passive glide. Hold jump to glide while falling. Oh. Oh, that's pretty cool. I did not know this. So, always if you want to know more about that character, just hold left. On the top left, it tells you what they are. The bullets is usually DPS, damage characters. And the difficulty, she's a medium type difficulty, so it takes a little bit of work to get used to her. She has definitely somebody you do not want to be going out into a fight with. You want to keep your distance and help your team from afar. Here's Genji. Yeah. Huh, that's pretty cool. Reloading is square. I guess I should have said that a while ago. So L2 throws 3 shurikens in an arc where, or you know, a wide arc where your regular one just throws them in a row. Let's see. I don't know what that does. Okay, so L1 gives you a swipe at people.
I am ready.
It's pretty cool. Alright, so that's a little bit of Genji for you. Obviously, he's a ninja. L1's a pretty good escape maneuver. R1, you know what, hold on. Okay, so R1's deflecting. So let's actually go give you guys a look at that. Got a flap at me. Okay, so you can deflect. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's what that can do. Deflects opponents' bullets, which are, you know, obviously that's good. That's what you want to do. Now we're gonna play Hanzo.
With honor, redemption. Too easy.
I don't know what his L2 does. Looks like double X. So X, you can do a double jump. It looks like R1 gives you probably a more focused shot. Oh, L1 is like a rapid fire. Let's see if I can do this.
Is that the best you can do?
Wow, I'm not very good at this, but that's okay. You know, for anyone who's new, I'm new. Even if I have, you know, a few levels and just a character, it doesn't mean I'm good at the game, clearly. So I just do a lot of practice. I'm gonna recommend to anybody who wants to play this, always go online and take a look at Junkrat. Again, I've said this a lot. It's probably my second main. I haven't played him except for the one time you guys saw in my last video, but he's definitely somebody I like. You can use your landmines to not only throw enemies off edges, so... Oh, that was a waste. I don't know if you can pick up your landmine back. You can throw your landmines on walls, you can throw them at underneath opponents. So it's not too bad. L2, you don't have an L2. Your ultimate, you take you have like a spiked wheel on the back, so you basically ripcord that. You can move it around at your own pleasure for only a short amount of time, and you can use it to kill opponents. So, as I was saying before, you don't take damage from using your own landmines underneath you. That's just a good way to get. So let's see. So here's your ultimate. Definitely something you want to use to get rid of like big tanks like Reinhardt. I can't say, I mean, you could use it on Roadhog just because of his health pool, but he's not like other tanks, and where he can savor taking damage for a long time. He definitely will take damage fast. So alright, that's Junkrat for you. Here's McCree. Looks like L2, as I used, is a rapid fire. It uses all of it. So once you push it, be prepared to understand you're going to have to hit that opponent. R1, single fire. Not as fast, but it's more focused, so... Oh yeah, the recoil on that L2 is a little crazy. R1... Okay, R1's like a toss bomb. L1 looks like you do kind of a dive. I think you can hold that L1 too for a while. So. Nope. I don't know what that does. I think that might be a bomb. Might be kind of a. Might be kind of like a flashbang. Triangle, high noon. I'm pretty sure it's just a one shot only. So, which is why a lot of people will tell you that Ash is much better. Don't be doing that to people. Don't be going up and punching them just because you don't have... Okay, that doesn't do anything. Okay, that's like a daze. So yeah, you can daze your opponent by doing your R1.
Just a matter of time. Don't move. It's time.
Okay, yeah, so once you use high noon, you use high noon. And you get a little tumbleweed with it. Can't do anything with it, it's just for looks, but I guess it's just gonna stick around for you. Here's May.
Our world is worth fighting for.
May freezes opponents. See, after a short amount of time, you can freeze them. Oh, probably should have used that more wisely. But R1 throws up an ice shield, so it's not too bad. L1 is to protect you. So if you're being swarmed and you only need a little bit of time to make sure the opponents don't get you, that's what you can do. So like, okay, people are attacking me, I only have a little bit of time, and I don't take any damage, time to go.
Hey, be reasonable.
Oh, that's cool. L1 is, you know, an icicle shot. It's got some pretty good range to that. One problem playing Mei, I really mean when I say you want to use your shield wall at particular moments, because there are a lot of people who will accidentally throw up that shield and you just trapped your own ally, which could be a healer or a tank or just anybody you need on your team. Doesn't matter what role they play, to be honest. You can trap them with the enemy on the enemy territory, and that's not good. That's really what you don't want. Definitely that is something. Okay, let's find out what that does. So it looks like anybody in that takes an automatic freeze. It's pretty cool. So that's what Triangle does. Does damage over time. Anybody stuck in it for too long, they're frozen, which is enough time for your allies to take them out. Here's Farah. Holding X allows you to stay afloat. Doesn't tell you that, but yeah, hover jets. It's your passive. Let's see. That's just your regular shot. Oh, L2 apparently is also your field jets, so that's nice. I honestly would rather use. Honestly, it feels better to use L2, but that's your choice. Your choice of preference. If you're a double jump kind of person, then go ahead and do that. That's a big crowd control type maneuver. Oh. So L1's a boost. Okay, yeah, so L1's just a big shot boost into where you can use your L2 or X in order to flow over. Okay, that's cool. So if you run out of fuel mid-air, obviously you can use that L1 to get out of that situation. Okay. To hell with it.
Justice reigns from above.
It's pretty cool. Okay, so ultimate, you fire, you know, missile barrage. That's pretty cool. That's very, very useful. Okay, Reaper. So here's that. That's your main. L1, you turn Ghost. You don't have an L1 at all, so I don't really know what that does. Oh, that's cool. So R1 allows you to teleport. So L1, you go in, or you don't go invisible. You're intangible for a short amount of time. R1, you can teleport to an opponent location. So boop, here I go. That's not too bad. So that's your ultimate. You just start firing around you. I don't think you have any control of where it goes, so that's kind of a downfall. Soldier 76, to me, is in the same line as Bastion. If you seriously want to be the guy that has to have play the game, and you like have to have it without having to really work for it, here you go. I mean, he's also pretty weak. I usually have to deal with him quite a few times. Everybody does. Looks like you can heal yourself. I don't know if you can heal allies. Come on, just shoot me. Oh, okay, so you throw down an area for your team to heal into. It's not too bad. L1 fires off just like a whirling missile. Apparently L1 is running. That's a little weird. Oh, it looks like in this mode you have a little bit more damage output, and you also have faster reload. I didn't know the faster reload part, so Sombra is able to.
And everyone.
Am I able to cancel things? Okay, so she can hack into people. So I just hacked Roadhog. Getting hacked means that you can't, for a short amount of time, you can't use any of your abilities. Only firing, so. Let's see, R1. Oh, it looks like you teleport when you do that. Looks like you're kind of invisible when you do that. Huh, that's cool. So everything gets hacked around you when you use your ultimate. It also does damage to opponents. Huh. Okay, so doing that doesn't do any damage, using your L2 to hack an opponent, but using your ultimate to do a widespread hack / damage, that's not too bad. You also run when you're doing your L2. I don't... What does L3 do? What does L3 do? Huh, weird. Beacon? What is that? Translocator. Throw a beacon, then press R1 again to teleport to it. Press L3 to remove it. Oh, okay.
I might need this later. I'm out of here.
That's cool.
Gotcha.
Okay, so yeah, you can teleport with that. Yeah, you can also hack health bars, or not health bars. You can also hack health packs, so. Symmetra.
The true enemy of humanity is the soul.
Another beam attack type character. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, it seems like the more you use of it... Oh, that's cool. So the less of it you have left, the more damage it does. That's cool. So that gives you kind of an incentive to use your ammo, but... L1, what is that?
In place. Why do you
Oh,
struggle
huh.
against your feet?
So L1's a turret place, so that's not too shabby. R1... Oh, I believe R1... is a, yeah, it's a teleporter, so... I guess where you're standing versus where you want to place it, is what that does. Oh, this is a wall. Okay. I don't know if they can get through it. Photon barrier, to play a massive energy barrier. So I think they can't shoot you past it, and the barrier goes across the entire map, so...
Aligning defense systems.
Kind of place those, you know, where you think they'll reach. I don't know how far they can reach. That's all right. Here's Torbjorn, or Torb. I'm just gonna call him Torb. Looks like L3 kind of lets you just bring your turret back. You destroy it at your own will. R1. Oh, that's cool. So R1, I guess you get overloaded. So now you can shoot a lot faster. This actually isn't too bad of a character. So now we have here his ultimate. That's cool. So ultimate allows you to shoot magma wherever you want, and it looks like it stays in place. So that's pretty cool. Tracer, I believe, is the fastest character in the game. You can teleport, which is a great way for you to get the hell out of locations. What the hell? So it looks like L1... Huh. So it looks like, not L1, R1 allows you to get out of... lets you rewind, I suppose? Yeah, it lets you rewind. So whatever your first... That's my own person anyways. Whatever your first point was that you made... So if you see that I just did all that, and I rewound myself. So I can't do it again. That's okay. I'm honestly just trying to gain some more points to show you guys what her ultimate might be. Yeah, so it's like a rewind. That's pretty cool. So it looks kind of like a bomb. I think you can sticky it onto people. So, not too bad. Here's Widowmaker. Okay, so L2. This is another champion that allows you, or hero. That's cool. So the longer you hold L2, the more you can actually do a sniper kill. So L1, as you just saw, is a grapple hook. Lets you to get into places. Grenade, maybe? A bug? Let's see. Venom Mine. Oh, launch a poison trap. Okay, so...
No one can hide from my sight.
It looks like you actually don't have to reload when you're in your ultimate. So infrared. Oh, so you can see everybody and where the champions are at in your ultimate. So that's pretty cool. You have infrared sight. Okay, it doesn't look like you can... that you can't grab champions that way. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do that again. Okay, now we're out of the damage, we're getting the support. Here's Anna.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
So, another one that has a bit of a sniper rifle attack. You can also use it, put enemies to sleep. It's only temporary, but trust me, it's a huge pain to get that done to you.
Get here.
It looks like that heals your opponents. Or not your opponents, yeah, you want to heal the opponents. That heals your teammates.
This will help.
Right now, I'm just trying to show you guys their ultimate. Okay, so definitely another character you want to keep to the sidelines, just like Widowmaker. Playing Tracer, that's not exactly one you want to keep to the sidelines, but it's someone that you want to make sure that you're always running and attacking.
Name.
It looks like they're asleep up until you hit them. Oh, so it looks like your R1 can either heal or do damage.
Lights out.
So like,
The pain is
is this like a healing?
You're powered up. Get in there.
Oh, okay, so triangle gives them a boost. See how much faster they're shooting and how much more powerful they are? That's your triangle. Alright. Now let's get ourselves through the last of it. I apologize everyone how long this is taking, and if it seems like I'm more babbling than anything else, I'm just trying to give you my opinion on them and how they work. This is Baptiste. R1's a fast shot, L1's more like a grenade shot. It looks like actually L2 is more like a heal or something. It is. So your L2 allows you to heal your allies, which isn't too bad. It looks like R1 allows you to actually do damage to your opponents, where L1
Regen burst activated.
does a regen burst. That's not too bad. Okay, so L2 is not something you use on opponents, only your R2. L2 you want to use on your allies. It actually shows on the bottom right too how many times you can do that before a reload. So you have 12 times. That's pretty good.
Light them up.
I think anybody who shoots through this does extra damage. It's like not so bad, a lot of damage.
Get in here.
Looks like it actually does not heal me. Dang, so I can't heal myself with my own L2, which is a little weird. I can with my L1 though. Okay, that's a little bit of Baptiste for you. Ultimate at all. Again, you also can just hold left on the D-pad. Take a look for yourself on what they do. You know, could have been just that easy. What is that? Hold crouch to jump higher. Oh, that's pretty cool. Huh, it's a little weird. So yeah, hold circle, crouch, and you're able to jump up to higher places. So. Oh, you can just tap circle, actually. Alright, let's Bridget. I've dealt with Bridget. It's not too bad. She's got a little bit more range to using her attack. Oh dang. So L1 pushes and can push enemies. So her melee attack and her R2 are the exact same thing. Looks like R1 is a heal, but you can see on there how many times you could do that. L1's got pretty good range to it. And it looks like you can actually charge at people with your L2. But you have to wait for that to get fully back online to do that. Cool. Alright, let's go. Let's go deal with poor little Roadhog.
I meant to do that.
Triangle. Don't know what that does, so let's find out. So it looks like everybody within the range actually becomes maybe faster. Yeah, she's definitely somebody that'll take a little used to playing. Kind of a little more testing as far as her abilities go. Kind of see where it goes. Okay. Let's go over to Lucio.
Come on, let's bring it together.
So yeah, he can run on walls. That's pretty cool.
That's what I'm talking about. Need you some help? See, these through. Now we accelerate. That's more like it.
So it looks like if you switch L1 switches between healing and it looks like moving faster. L2 does a bit of a sonic boom push.
Oh, this is my jam. Push on. Check this out. Audio medic.
How does the medic work?
You feel that?
Oh, it looks like so if you use R1 around people,
No time.
that actually gives them all a heal. I don't know if using your...
Heal up.
Okay, yeah, so it looks like just R1, depending on what you're doing, makes that work. Hey everybody, I'm back. I apologize for that phone call. You know what? I didn't even get to show you what Lucio's ultimate was.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Okay, it looks like it just does like a push almost. Okay, well.
Healing boost.
Okay, here's Mercy.
I'll be watching over you.
Just another one that if you happen to fall, hold X, you'll just float down. Same thing with Echo. L1, pretty sure it's the same thing. Well, there's your healing. L2 revives your allies. Oh, that's not a moment. That's cool.
Light. Damage boost. Where does it work?
That's cool. Huh, that's weird. Don't really know how people are able to get her to start flying. Looks like you can switch between weapons. So right on the D-pad, you have your pistol, and you have your healing stick.
I've got you.
Yeah, I really don't know how people are able to fly with her. It's a little weird. So I'm gonna try and show you guys her ultimate. Just gonna get that done. Done. Okay, here's her ultimate.
Heroes never die.
Oh, apparently that's how you can fly. My question's been answered. And your time limit is what you have right now.
Healing stream engaged.
Again, you happen to fall, you have that hold X and you float. And that's about it. Alright, let's go and show you guys somebody else real quick. Here's Myra.
Science will reveal the truth.
So L2 is to do damage, R2 is to heal. So here's your R2, boom, healed, L2, now you're doing damage.
This is my will.
L1 allows you to phase in and out, only for a short time. At least it's good enough to get you in and out of the situation where you may die.
This will improve your condition.
So while enemies are down, you can pick between damage or heal.
Allow me to repair the
That's not too bad. So let's go and get ourselves a bit of a boost.
Watch from afar.
Oh, so apparently missed.
I've passed this forward.
So it looks like it bounces around doing damage. So definitely something you want to do in a room. Here's her ultimate.
Surrender to my will.
This looks like it's a bit of both healing and damaging. So
It was
pretty
only to be
cool.
expected.
Very slow, like most people, like most heroes, not too much. Here's Zenyatta. I think it's his name. Yeah, Zenyatta. L2 if held. That's pretty cool. L1 gives you, I think it's called like the Orb of Dissonance. Let's see.
Be one with the universe.
Does not
So it's like R1 does a heal, L1 does an attack. So.
Experience tranquility.
Oh, so it looks like when you use your ultimate, you're healing everybody. So, cool. Alright, that's a little bit of Zenyatta for you. Honestly, that's somebody I would use. Doesn't look like he's super powerful, but Orb of Discord. And that's it. That is every champion. And I'm actually glad myself that I was able to play these champions, play them with you guys, and take a look at what each one will do. It gives me a little bit of idea of who I might want to main later down the road, and who I really won't like. Thanks for sticking around this long video. Hope you guys caught all that. My microphone was lifted a little bit, but like I said, thanks for sticking around. I hope this was somewhat helpful, at least giving you an idea of who you might want to use rather than you yourself going through every champion. But who knows, maybe you want to go through every champion yourself anyways and get a better feel of who you might like. It's different for everybody. With that said, please like and subscribe to my videos. Hit that notification bell if you want to get keep up to date with every video I post on here. They're all broadcasted. So with that said, thank you, and I'll see you next time.